business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
The Vaz family at Colony 13 at Northgate Mall has been helping customers find the perfect gifts for more than 46 years. Come visit them and see for yourself how they can help you find unique gifts and make memories all at the same time.
Count on Local 3 News for the local stories that affect your life.
There is nothing like the love of a pet, and we're going to celebrate that this morning. Heather Woods is here. She is the new manager at the Pet Placement Center. She doesn't love just one pet. She loves every single one of them who's currently calling the Pet Placement Center home. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
But you brought a special fellow with you this morning.
I did. This is
Dune.
Mm-hmm.
How old is he?
Dune is 3 years old.
Three,
yeah.
And yet he has been with you. I think that I want to begin with this fact because I think it speaks highly for the Pet Placement Center. He has been with you on and off for the better part of 2 years, so for his whole life pretty much.
Yes, pretty much. He's lived in the shelter with us, yes.
Y'all get to know your animals very well at the Pet Placement Center, and so as a result, you kind of have a little bit of a different adoption mission in a way.
We do. Basically, you fill out an adoption application. We don't do same-day adoptions. We take about 24 hours to review the application and make sure everything looks good for the animal, that the placement is going to be correct for the owner and the animal. And then we let those folks know. They come back. If they have animals, they can come in and they can bring their animals and do a meet and greet.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and make sure that their current animals or pets will get along with who they're looking at.
So, you know, to that point, we'll be kind of transparent here with Dune. He was with a family, but they had small children, and that was probably not the best idea.
Not the best environment for Dune.
Primarily because they were small children, and so they were kind of rowdy.
Right.
And that was not the best for him.
Correct. Yeah, he would do better in an environment without small children. If they're older children, I think that would be phenomenal. He does well with small dogs, but like I said, if you have a pet and you're looking for a great guy to hang out with, to go with walks on, Dune would be a great companion.
It's a funny thing, if you've ever adopted a pet from any type of animal shelter, you know what I'm talking about, that you come in and there are all of these different pets, and you look at them all and you think, how will I ever choose the one for me? And then there's that heart connection.
A lot of times they choose you. They really, really do. It amazes me, the connection that you can look into that animal's eyes and see. You can pretty much read, especially with a dog. You can read the facial expressions, and you can read the eyes, and you just sometimes just know.
Well, what is his personality besides the fact that he likes small dogs and he would love to go for walks? Is he? If he's 3, he's probably pretty active.
He is very active. He loves to go on hikes. We have volunteers that come and take him out all the time, and they go on walks, they go on hikes. He is not really, he kind of tends to stick to you, and he is directed. He wants your direction. He doesn't really care to meet people. He's not the dog you would take for a bar scene or a restaurant scene or a dog park. He likes you and hanging out with you.
Does that mean that if you wanted to go to a restaurant that allowed dogs, it wouldn't be ideal for him?
Not for him. He just doesn't, it doesn't faze him. He doesn't like it as much. He's just not into it. Like some dogs would want to go and meet people when they're in areas like that.
But see,
he's not that motivated.
That's so good that you can tell us that, because I would have thought, oh, I ought to do this for him.
Right.
But should be benefiting him by letting him hang out at the house.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He like I said, loves to go on hikes. He doesn't care when he's passing by people, or if you take him to the say Saudi Gulf, somewhere like that, and he sees maybe a kayaker,
he'll be fine.
He's fine.
Okay.
He's good. He just likes your direction. He loves to play fetch. He'll play fetch all day long. He rides in the car wonderful. He's potty trained.
So I know that we are encouraging people with you being here today, Heather, if they're thinking about getting a family pet, a dog or a cat or a kitten or a puppy, to think about coming to you, because you have all these resources that you're pouring in to love on these animals.
We do.
And you want to have room for new ones.
We do.
However, if you are going through a hard time and you need to let an animal go,
Right.
don't be afraid to contact you.
Don't be afraid to contact us. If you go to our website, there is a form there. It's a surrender form. You fill that out. We'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. We are a small shelter. I know sometimes people don't understand quite how small we are. We have 13 kennels for dogs, and we've got an office dog, and we've got some dogs in another multi-purpose room right now. It's a mom and 2 pups that are left. So we're small. We have cats. We don't do exotic animals, but we have the cats and dogs. So yeah, it's a small facility, but we do whatever we can, and we will help you with additional resources as far as letting you know what other places in the community that you might reach out to.
And also to that end, you are not only able to serve one area or another. You're
Correct.
pretty much there for the community at large.
We've had people from Dayton, Sale Creek, just over the Georgia line. We have a lot of, we've had them down in Alabama that come to us for adoption or will request for surrender. And we also will, if someone calls and says they need help with food, we will, we'll help out with a bag of food. If we have wonderful donors that are so generous to us, and we have so many donations.
Then let me give
We
you the
help.
website, and that way you can choose to either be a donor and help with that. If you want to go see June and meet him and maybe bring him home to your family, you can make that appointment again on that website at petplacementcenter.com. And I'll tell you what, I walked in the door, there were Heather and June, and we said, come on up on the set. No great welcomes needed, and he just feels right at home. So he's a well-trained boy. Oh, look, he's going to shake for you, I think. Oh, don't you want to take him home? Thank you, Heather.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
A simple step can lead to unexpected consequences. Navigating the aftermath of a slip or fall isn't straightforward. If you've been injured on someone else's property, contact Wedemark Keith. It's more to us. It's personal.
Another year of yo-yo dieting? Not this year. Hit reset and make a permanent change with permanent fat removal by Sonobello.
With Sonobello, day 1, all my unwanted body fat gone.
These are my favorite pair of jeans that I couldn't even button up.
Look how flat my stomach is.